Welcome back. Now, before we take a look at the day's business news, let's first take a look at the stock indices across the GCC. And in our top business story, 1.56 billion new Arab tech shares started trading today as the Dubai-based contractor announced the successful allotment of shares for its rights issue, which raised 2.4 billion dirhams. According to a company statement, Arab Tech issued 1.56 billion new shares at 1 dirham 50 per share, and the rights issue was nearly 30% oversubscribed by shareholders. It added that the excess funds and interest have been returned to subscribed shareholders. Hassan Abdullah Ismaik, the managing director and CEO of Arab Tech, was quoted as saying that the rights issue process was a true success, with the vast majority of their existing shareholders subscribing, an indication of trust from shareholders in the company's future. He stated that they are now ready to accelerate the implementation of their growth strategy. He added that there is a strong pipeline of potential new contracts to complement their growing backlog of projects, and the outlook for the construction sector is positive, underpinned by government expenditure and regional economic development. As the company continues to implement its planned growth strategy, it has stated that it will target a dividend payout of at least 10% per annum as a part of its commitment to enhance shareholder value. Abu Dhabi's Union National Bank has reported a 7.2% rise in second quarter profits, helped by lower provisions and reduced funding costs, beating analysts' expectations. According to a company statement, the lender, jointly owned by the governments of Abu Dhabi and Dubai, posted a profit of 488.3 million dirhams for Q2, up from 455.7 million in Q2 last year. This beat analysts' expectations, who had forecast an average profit of 474.23 million dirhams for the quarter. It added that impairment loss in Q2 fell to 111.9 million dirhams from 120.1 million a year ago, while interest expense dropped to 257.9 million dirhams compared with 372 million a year ago. Abu Dhabi has reported a 12% rise in the number of guests staying in its 145 hotels and hotel apartments for the first half of the year compared to H1 last year. Figures released by the Abu Dhabi Tourism and Culture Authority show that in H1, just over 1.3 million guests checked into Abu Dhabi accommodation, delivering just over 4.2 million guest nights, a rise of 25% on 2012. Mubarak Al-Mahari, the Director General of the TCA Abu Dhabi, was quoted as saying that they anticipate this momentum to progress in the second half of the year through key events, such as the Grand Prix, Abu Dhabi Art, the Al Ain Aerobatics Show, a number of headline concerts at Yas Island, and major sporting events. Year-to-date hotel revenues rose 16% to 2.7 billion dirhams, while food and beverage income increased to 15% to 1 billion dirhams. India took the top slot as the Emirates' largest overseas source market, followed by the UK in second place, while Germany came in third. Some 80,179 Indian nationals stayed in Abu Dhabi's hotels from January until the end of June, a 22% rise on last year. Mercedes-Benz new generation S-Class was recently unveiled into the UAE market, which officials state will help lead continuous momentum for the year ahead. The new model was launched at Gargash Enterprises' Sheikh Zayed Road showroom, and it is the first time in the history of the car that the company has put all its focus into the development of the long wheelbase saloon. Representatives revealed that the car boasts a powerful twin-turbo V8 that produces 455 horsepower. And since the launch of the 220 model back in 1999, Mercedes-Benz has sold over 3.5 million models globally. Over 500,000 units from the last S-Class model series have been delivered to customers worldwide since its launch in September. And the maker is hoping for this new series to reach the highest level of success. Gargash Enterprises officials stated that the S-Class is the world's best-selling luxury vehicle and that more than 64,000 V220 and V221 models have been sold in the Middle East region alone.